Hey everybody. I just decided to go ahead and do a recording of Sinsations. This will be part 7 on the greed route that we'll be doing. So, this. No, that's not it. Okay, let's pull up the game here. There it is. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the music on here sounds a little different from the original when we first got this game, and that's because this game recently received got an update, so it's been updated. So this is more of an updated version. So let's go get started on where we left off. Let's see. And that would be right there.
I check my watch. It's 2:25. Plenty of time to meet greed. I roll out of bed and stretch. Alexander barges into the room suddenly.
Ah, good. You're awake. Mr. Hatchett asked me to wake you by 2:30, if you were not already awake. He wished for you to meet him for a late lunch. I believe perhaps you should get dressed.
Oh, yes. I was just about to get dressed.
I'll have the bed made before attending Bistro Marcella's dinner service. I have Mr. Hatridge's car waiting to take you to the restaurant. Quickly now.
He's just as testy as ever, isn't he?
Thanks, Alexander. Well, he's a grumpy old man, but at least he's a capable and useful grumpy old man. I put on my clothes and make my way to the waiting car at the front of the casino. A driver in sunglasses opens my door and ushers me in.
I wonder if we could still get that text that we got the other day, or when the last time we were recording. Yeah, nothing's coming up, so yeah, I guess I just missed it because it was like right there at the top, and I should have clicked on it then. It was probably either, I'm betting it was probably either Sloth calling us, or it could be Envy calling us to find out what's going on and see how we're doing, and probably catch up and try to say they missed us, yada yada, and all that stuff. So who knows? Anyway, I believe we're past this part, so.
Hey, you want a slice of temptation, right? Alexander told me that, but I'm just confirming.
Yep, that's where we're going.
That's correct. Thank you. So, how far is the restaurant?
About 5 minutes.
Have you been working for Cody long?
About a year, why?
What do you think of him?
Huh, guy's a billionaire. Good looks, everything anyone could want. What do you think?
Sure. Is he a good person?
There ain't nobody this good in this world, except maybe my ma. Everyone makes peace with their own evil, you know what I mean? Cody's got everyone in their jealousy against him. Makes you a hard man. Doesn't mean you're a bad man, you get it?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. We drive in silence for the last couple minutes, before Greed's driver rudely cuts in front of some traffic, nearly kills an old couple crossing the street, and screeches to a stop in front of Slice of Temptation.
Damn, slow down, driver. Careful. I know the people in Las Vegas are crazy drivers, but that doesn't mean you gotta be one like them too.
We're here. Tell the boss I said hey.
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride.
Ain't nothing.
I walk into Slice of Temptation, and it's quite unlike what I was expecting. It's a rustic family atmosphere, with well-worn flooring and furniture. A self-serve soda fountain lines the back wall, and paintings of the generations of owners decorate the wall. An overworked hostess rushes up to greet me enthusiastically.
Hi, table for one?
No, we're here with our date. If he's here.
No. I'm meeting someone here. He might already be here, but I am a little early.
Name?
Cody Hatridge.
Oh! You're Mr. Hatridge's guest. Great. He's on the balcony seating, waiting for you.
Oh, there's a balcony here?
Thanks. I walk upstairs and see Greed seated at a table covered in a checkered tablecloth. He looks very pleased with himself.
Kosuke, it's great to see you.
You as well. You look a bit too happy considering what happened last night.
Oh? How can I be upset? Potential rivals have been removed. I'll soon acquire most, if not all, of their properties, and I get to see you. What's not to be happy over?
Yeah, I guess.
Huh, that's so sweet.
Suave is my middle name.
Huh. So, why this pizza place? It's kind of unexpected to find you here. Seems pretty casual.
This was my grandfather's pizzeria. He started it, 70 or 80 years ago. It has stayed in the family for generations, and it allowed my father to build the massive wealth I inherited.
I bet.
Oh, I see. That's really cool. A family business that extends that far.
Well, I don't operate it anymore, so not really a family business, other than the name. But I have tried to keep the soul and atmosphere of it. Things can very quickly lose their soul once a corporation takes over.
I think it's great. The atmosphere feels cozy.
Indeed. There's something comforting about a familiar family atmosphere. My grandfather's picture is there, on the wall, along with my grandmother and their children.
And yours will go up there sometime, I assume?
I hadn't considered it, but since I do own it now, perhaps I should.
I think the wall is missing a certain handsomeness that you'd bring to it.
You're such a charmer.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Charm is my middle name.
We're here to seduce you.
Now, for food. I hope you do not mind. I didn't feel like choosing, so I ordered one of everything on the menu.
That's fine by me. I'm always up for pizza. Always.
The recipe used here is the same one my grandfather used decades ago. I think you'll enjoy it. Perhaps after we can go back to my place?
Of course. You owe me after standing me up last night.
Well, I'll see if I can make something else stand up tonight.
Greed reaches under the table and caresses my thigh. I let out a startled moan. Hey! We haven't even eaten yet.
You're right. My mother always did say to save dessert for after dinner.
Not to be outdone, I reach under the table and brush my hand over Greed's pants. I feel him getting hard already.
Don't do that unless you want to go at it right here on the table.
Hey, you started it first.
Can't take what you dish out, huh?
I know, right?
Oh, we'll have to see about that.
A moment of silence washes over the table before Greed breaks it.
There is something else I'd like to talk with you about. Not to make our dinner conversation overly serious.
Oh? What's up?
I am unused to feeling the way I do about you. Normally when I date people, it's easy to throw them away. Even though we've just started dating, I feel strongly about you. And I'm not trying to rush anything, obviously. But what I'm trying to say...
You're hot when you're at a loss for words.
Would you like to be my boyfriend?
Oh. Well, you're not my type for real, but I don't think we'll be coming back to you after this. After we end this whole route. I'm going to be doing the good endings for Sloth and Envy for sure. I might be doing it for one of the other ones. I can't remember all the names, but I know we're going to be ending with Wrath, so that'll come out to a good ending. Should. But I'm definitely not going back to Greed, that's for sure. He's not the type that I'd want to be with, personally, for real. And I don't think he would fit very well with our character, Kosuke. So, yeah. We're skipping Greed. We're going to fish and get him to love us, and then we're moving on. Sorry.
Let me think. Yes. Greed leans in for a kiss and I return it. I faintly hear waitresses and hosts clapping. I blush and look around self-consciously. Greed glares at them and sends them scurrying back to their work, giggling and chattering.
You made me very happy, Kosuke.
You've made me happy as well. I smile as a warm feeling spreads through me. Greed may be a deadly sin, but he certainly makes me feel special.
If you're into that type, yeah, I guess. If you like sugar daddies.
Ah, the food is here. Every pizza that is served here. And I made sure to order it all with extra cheese, just how you like it.
But he's a sugar daddy with some bad stuff. Bad stuff that he's done and probably going to do or whatever.
Huh, you spoil me.
And you are worth spoiling.
How nice.
The pizzas, 13 of them in total, spanned a wide variety, ranging from classic margarita pizzas to an exotic shrimp pesto. I had never imagined some flavors on a pizza, but they were interesting to say the least. We finished eating after a bit, and there's so much left Greed gave the rest of the staff. Even though he's Greed, he's still generous. It probably helps his reputation.
Probably.
I think we need something very special to celebrate us becoming official.
Oh?
Yes. Why don't I take you to my exclusive casino, Cloud9? It will be an experience unlike any you've ever had.
Okay.
I'd love to. Greed rubs his hands together excitedly.
Let me just send a quick text. Let my staff know we're coming. You'll be the first person I've ever dated to be taken there.
Okay.
That sounds somewhat suggestive.
Oh, it is. I meant it both ways.
Greed smiles and snaps off a text to someone before standing up.
Probably letting his staff know that we're on our way over there.
No time to waste. Let's head over there. We'll need a good portion of time to enjoy all the extra activities.
I'm ready when you are. I follow Greed outside to a waiting luxury car. Greed's driver gets out quickly and opens his door, then mine.
Thank you. Take us to Cloud 9, please.
You got it.
A short time later, we arrived at a small concrete building that had only one way in and one way out. The building was guarded heavily, but recognized Greed's car and driver and waved us through without any issue. The driver pulled us right up to the front door. We both exited Greed's car, and I walked with him to the door. A security guard asked for a password, which Greed spoke, but I didn't quite hear. The guard opened a heavily armored door and stepped aside to let us pass. Greed smiled at me.
This way, Kosuke, to everything your heart could desire.
Inside the plain concrete building was a lavishly decorated main courtyard, where an array of gambling tables were attended by staff in varying stages of undress. A shirtless staff member approached us immediately, asking if he could get us anything, and asking to hold on to our personal effects.
Huh. I wonder if this is the club where they have all the drugs that I've seen in some played in by some of the other YouTubers. It looks like it. But I never heard it being called Cloud 9. I think it was called something else, though. Like some kind of somebody's name. It was like somebody's name, and it's called Den of Sin, something like that.
Ah, yes. There is a strict rule here at Kosuke. No phones. Please, give the attendant whatever you don't wish to hold on to.
Okay.
I silently hand the attendant my phone and my Hell Watch.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need it here anyway, probably. As long as none of my previous guys call me or anything.
Anything else, sir? Your shirt, perhaps?
Oh, he's hot. Got some pretty cool tattoos, too.
I think we'll keep those for now. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, bring us 2 tabs. I think Kosuke and I will start with that.
Of course, sir.
Tabs?
You'll see.
The attendant hurries off with my phone and to retrieve what Greed asked for. I feel somewhat naked without the hell phone, but I trust Greed. In less than a minute, the attendant returns with a smile and a small serving platter with what appears to be absolutely nothing on it.
Oh, LSD. Yeah. It's acid. So we're just gonna trip on this stuff, huh?
Here you are, sir. Please enjoy.
Go ahead, Kosuke. Eat one.
What am I supposed to eat?
Besides my dick. One of the squares.
How forward of you.
Wow, in front of your worker and everything?
He would suck my dick if I told him to. Anything is permitted here. Now, the tab.
I take a closer look at the serving platter. 2 tiny white squares sit on it. Ah, drugs.
Yeah, drugs. Yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be some uncensored scenes coming up here, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here for now. I'll save it, but I'll come back once I'm past the uncensored parts, of course. Yeah, there's only so many spaces. There's only like 15 spaces, so I'll save it right there. Yep. So, bye for now. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And remember, if you want to receive any copy of the uncensored videos, you must become a Patreon contributor either on the $9 tier or $25 tier. And a link to my Patreon is within the description area just below the video.